Let's dive deeper into the hidden truth behind social media manipulation for your Truth Exposed channel. This extended version will not only hook your audience, but will also explain the nuances of how social media platforms control and manipulate behavior, and why it's so important for users to understand this influence. The hidden truth about social media, how it's manipulating you. You. The power of algorithms more than just a feed. Social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter thrive on the power of their algorithms. These algorithms aren't just sorting posts, they are actively shaping your thoughts, opinions, and decisions. Here's how. 1. Personalized content delivery. Every time you scroll through your feed, you see posts tailored to you. But how? The algorithms use massive data from your interactions, what you like, share, comment on, and even what you don't interact with. Over time, these platforms gather intimate data to predict what will keep you engaged, making sure that what you see is more of the same or something that keeps you hooked. This content can be political, emotional, or sensational, and is designed to keep you scrolling and engaged even if it means narrowing your worldview to things you agree with. This process, known as a filter bubble, isolates you from different perspectives, leading to a skewed view of reality. 2. The illusion of choice. Social media apps provide an illusion of choice. They let you pick your preferences, follow accounts, and control notifications. However, in reality, these choices are being manipulated by algorithms that dictate what you see, how you feel, and even what you buy. For instance, the more you engage with posts about a certain topic, the more likely you are to see similar content in your feed. It's not an accident, it's a calculated move to keep you engaged and ultimately profitable for the platform. Emotional manipulation, the hidden puppet strings. 1. Instant gratification and dopamine. Social media's true power lies in its ability to trigger emotional reactions. Each like, comment, or share, you receive releases dopamine, the same chemical responsible for feelings of pleasure and reward. This is exactly why Instagram likes and Facebook comments can become addictive. When you receive validation in the form of likes or comments, your brain gets a dopamine rush, creating a reinforcing feedback loop. The more likes you get, the more dopamine you crave, which makes you spend even more time online, engaging with the platform. But what happens when you don't get enough likes or comments? That's when negative emotions like anxiety, insecurity, and low self-esteem can creep in. If your post doesn't perform as well as you hoped, it can feel like a personal rejection. 2. Fear of missing out, FOMO. FOMO is another way social media manipulates your emotions. Every day, platforms feed you stories about people traveling the world, eating at fancy restaurants, and having a perfect life. The constant stream of highlight reels can leave you feeling left out, inadequate, and unsatisfied with your own life. This comparison trap can lead to depression and anxiety as you find yourself constantly measuring your life against the curated, edited lives of others. The psychological effects, how social media affects your brain. 1. Social validation and self-worth. People, especially younger generations, are becoming increasingly dependent on social validation from social media to gauge their self-worth. How many likes did my post get? Or how many people commented on my photo? Becomes the ultimate measure of their value. Over time, this creates a dependency on external validation, and the constant search for approval leads to low self-esteem and increased mental health issues, particularly in adolescents. 2. Mental health crisis. Studies have shown that heavy social media use is linked to increased rates of anxiety, depression, and loneliness, especially among younger users. The pressure to present an idealized version of oneself, along with the constant comparison to others, creates a perfect storm for mental health problems. The more people interact with social media, the more likely they are to experience negative feelings, especially if their posts don't get the attention they expected, or if they're exposed to harmful content like body shaming or unrealistic beauty standards. The role of advertisers, how your data becomes a commodity. Social media platforms are not just about connecting people, they're about selling your attention. The more time you spend on these platforms,